iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. France 5, Bafana Bafana 0. 1998. Pierre Issa with 2 own goals. France World Cup. I knew when waking up this morning it was going to be worse than the France World Cup 98 because those were better players. Duku Duku Makhanya, former Bafana Bafana. I'm associating you with this team now.
I'm South African. South African.
Are you taking responsibility for the 5-0?
I not this one. Not this one.
Yes, sir. What did you make of the game, sir?
Yo. Greetings with viewership, Khuliso.
Yes, sir.
It was indeed a tough one, man. It was a tough one. So, what comes into play, Guti? Did we take our lessons? Or it was too much to take our lessons? But I figure it too. It's either maybe so tatila my lessons, we've learned something, or it was too much for us to even take our lessons because the volume was too high.
One thing I can tell you that we took was selfies.
Yeah.
South African players were taking selfies at the end of the game.
Because you check one thing that France did right. The tempo, the intensity, the game, it was on another level.
Respect this game.
Yeah, they respected the game. They never took us for granted. They made sure they give us a serious beating, and they make sure they were going to impose themselves. So, 10 volume all the time. 10 volume all the time. So, if you check France, it was a bit of a 3-4-2-1 formation, 3-4-2-1 formation. Nami formation le nyaqala ngocoach nami I'm still nyafunda, so I'm hoping I've picked up ezinye izinto ngoba we are kind of used to a 3-4-3 to a 3-5-2. So on a 3-4-2-1 formation ground is longer because of you've got your spear, you've got abantu abarana around the end because of whenever you need width, you've got these people also to run into Lama channel. Because if you check Mbappe, it was almost he was playing as a maybe free role because of he was able to run kuma central position, was a wide position whenever they needed the width they were ready to he was ready to give them a width. No Griezmann he was ready to give them a width. Whenever they needed him to be a number 10, he was ready to give them that option as well. So you check also again Rabiot Kante in the middle of the park because of manje umsebenzi awukho laba khona. They went on to press higher futhi uthi manje
as a result the people behind them
the people behind them kept following, so it means manje they were compressing his pace manje, so it means we were suffocating manje. We couldn't play out manje, we couldn't have a restart because of now where we are not used to play under pressure because of our especially as it is still Premiership, our tempo sometimes it's a bit slow and you've got ample of time to make a decision and to play out. So in this type of games, that's what we've learned. Our midfielders, they couldn't play under pressure because of now most of the time whenever they pass you a ball you hit somebody. So the only player who was better in terms of maybe trying to play better, it was Umonara because of he fought but there was no assistance from Gugumvala, even no it's a result they had to
I think it was wise to start with 3 holding midfielders without any central attacking midfielder in front of them.
You know what was key in Kulego? I felt with Amachita, you had Ufakri, like you had Clyde Foster no Hlongwane. So these were guys who were supposed to turn defense France and maybe Mazema Ashini whenever Spoon exit plan Suzela Machita, but because of the pressure that we were exposed to Amachita manje se kumele manje se tracker back instead of attacking. So it meant good manje formation from 4-3-3 had to change manje gcina sesidlala almost a 4-5-1 ngoba you check uDain ngaku left all the time ufakri like emangamlandeli, he was causing it 2-1 Mbappe and Mbappe. So I mean suicide. I mean most of one 2-1 Mbappe no time. So when you go movie as a result couldn't identify with Mela Makebana.
I see what you're saying about the front 3.
Yes.
But I'll go back to our midfield 3. Is it not better to have 2 midfielders that are holding and defensive and 1 that is a ball carrier? someone who's going to find the front three. If you don't have someone with precision passes, because Munare, for me, I still look at him as a holding.
It's a holding, even no
option.
I mean, for me, the aim was to make sure we protect the central key position. So we were supposed to spume from Mkwena naye umonaro ukuthi whether because of manje the element yokuphuma be element of speed ukuthi we going to use uhlongwane we always going to bypass the midfield ukuthi we are not looking for a combination in midfield we are looking for a pass straight ukuthi let's put it behind uhlongwa defense yabo so that they chase uhlongwane they chase uFoster no fake like but because of the intensity also the pressure ne space versus compressive amachita agcina manje nawo siwa defend as a result. Yes, so it was a forced situation, but from we plan we could tell ukuthi he was trying ukuthi ufaka at least akasipe I weight ngale asipe ne speed nyana uhlongwana akasipe I weight ngapha asipe ne speed when we go forward no Lyle Foster ngoba you check vele he chose those three instead of maybe evidence makhopa ngoba kaningi bekasoloka qala ngo evidence makhopa more of target man. So you wanted at least ama runners, no mobility. So you wanted ama runners, but because of the quality as well. Ngoba I still feel the quality was too much for Tina. If that is one thing, I don't know whether did we take my lessons or it was too much for us to take a lessons because of Manji. Every situation that we came across, it became dangerous. You check Usibisi no Makas Ukulu. They ended up Sebamake Giroud no Mbappe. So every ball that that went up front. By danger ngoba manje la match nobody was prepared ukuthi maybe a trope then so khona ukuthi isihlale sine payment but it was difficult ukuthi nama situations skona ukwadapt kuma situation because of the pressure was too much because of you check also the intensity bebaza ngayo the tempo the way beba change ama points of attack when we talk about changing of ama points of attack man welinye side aqhamuka run welinye side which is something that they mastered also the execution yama passes. Yep. Also the technique. So I mean one thing that I've picked up the intensity. Once you get into a football match and you start deciding the intensity, this is the intensity that you going to play. You dictate the tempo. But of now, it means amachita as much as maybe they were trying to adapt and adjust to intensity, they never got in a rhythm. But it was too high, and my massive melesi it became a problem ngoba manje sikhathele manje and manje as much as ngoba wena uyiphanga azange utheni volume so it means tune manje say higher for you to dance for yona lo tune le so it became higher. That is why amachita aya struggle especially midfield aya struggle because of manje the tempo was too high. So when we supposed to peel out kuma position asiqale ibhola nathi sidlale so that at least we can have a situation whereby we connect number forward to it. It was difficult because we never even got a corner asitholanga ne corner.
I can't remember even a shot
he shot on target. It was the cross from Gunyigo Mobi, so it's regarded as a shot on target right, but I'm hoping ukuthi amachita they've learned also now nama defenders this kind of situation ibhola you are not only looking at a direct maybe opposition a penetrator. There's running behind wena. There's also force penetration. So defenders, I'm hoping that they've taken a lesson out of
I did insinuate and say, as we were inside, that there will probably be a couple of questions being asked by the French about the purpose of this kind of game and what it brings to them. Yeah. They are in a World Cup year, just like we are in rugby, and I'm happy that I follow rugby as intense and I follow cricket as intense. Every time you go to a World Cup year, there are boxes to tick. Urase Erasmus, no Jacques Nienabe will say, okay, we're ticking this box. We need a backup to win for million number 8. So therefore, so for Manumfana go Western Province, so for Manumfana go Sharks and so on, and we will play them against this kind of opposition. There is always planning. I think if France and the French public will question today the purpose of this game, what did they learn from this? Because Bafana Bafana were never going to be in their level anyways.
Definitely. Maybe basigcine vele ngoba we used to give France a bit of a skenyana, maybe basigcina lesa sikhathi lesiyayo, so abazi ukuthi manje sikuyi-rebuilding phase, sino-coach omusha, zama uqala i-team entsha, so they were hoping ukuthi bazothola le Bafana leya hayi ngathi iqinaqinile, so but yeah, for bona igcine sekwi-training session, and also bona they got to master a few things and also practice a few things ngoba also give credit to Nako Williams na did very well because of the score line ngoba bekasazimagela, so the score line could have turned out to be a bit higher foot than what it was. So I'm hoping ukuthi amajita they've taken ama lessons ngoba for France maybe it was mainly ukuthi asibe nama sparring partner, so we were a sparring partner namhlanje.
All right, and last one, your raw feeling about this loss today. More me and some of my colleagues inside here, it was just a feeling of confirmation of what we expected. Oh, okay, cool. I knew that this was going to happen. Let me see if it's actually going to happen because we know where we are. What is your raw feeling about this loss, really? Just at a level of feelings.
Yeah, at a level of feeling, I still believe what you coaching. As much as you are building a team, build a team out of maybe how much it are strong. We are not saying what maybe they will qualify for it, but give a bit of a tone with my. This is the tone, so that at least everybody who gets into the team knows what I need to work hard. Don't just come and maybe select and hope what maybe maybe we are build out of maybe my players as with the quality. I mean, whenever you are building a team, especially national level, you need to build with your highest talented players that you have, best possible pool of players. But I've seen I've seen my players on about 37, I've seen my players on about 35. So at the end of the day, it's a national team. It's all about performance and also setting up the tone with much. This is a foundation that, if the foundation is not good, you've built the foundation around Abanta right, it means it will have a cracks. So it's important that at least maybe your coach, yes, maybe he's got his mentality, mindset, no good, maybe maybe azam maybe select a machita will give you a quality and also build, so that everybody knows if I'm going to go into the nation, I should be deserving, I should be also be wearing leches with pride because of magic. There are people who are pushing me to be on another level. It can be once it sticks is still low, then we are setting the benchmark very low. So set your benchmark a bit higher with quality players, and so that at least whoever that gets selected can push his quality a bit higher.
There you go. I mean, I suppose this last one from me as well, on top of what you're saying, and because we've been saying this from day one, Tina, since last year, it becomes easier to justify the selection when you pick the best right back. And we cannot say now, and this is all due respect to Unyeko, it's not your problem, bro. You're being picked and you're honoring the cap, but you're not the best right back in the country. And that's it, bro. That's it. Khuliso Mudau is better than you. Thapelo Moreno is certainly better than you. Or we should go and search. Van Royen, Stellenbosch, Landwana Leye, right wing back, up and down the whole time. He's got pace, he's got good recovery, he's got good crosses as well. Landwana Leye, Van Royen. I mean, this is not an opinion. You can look at the stats. You know, at the level of covering the ground, at the level of what you need to deliver at right back. I'm just picking one position. If you are able to pick players based on that, then there's no argument. Then it's just a matter of why didn't you pick the other one on top of the other one. But if you can be able to justify as a coach and say, this is the best right back, Thapelo Moreno is the best right wing back in the country, then it's difficult for us to argue with it because we know Bandile Shandu is the highest goal scoring right back in the country, scored 7 goals since December last year. He's been on a run. Then you say that's the best right wing back in the country, because what we're looking from him is for him to go forward, take those crosses, give us scoring opportunities. Bandile Shandu, there's no better player than him. He's better than strikers even since December. It is iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, World Sports Betting. Thank you very much for watching us.